Tocoria. My name is Chrissy. Today, we're going to have such a great day together. Since you've been gone, the temperatures outside have been getting hotter and hotter. Right now in Tocoria, it's the season summer. There are 4 different seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. In the summer, I love to be outside in the sunshine. I hope Zebo has a fun summer topic for us to learn about today. Do you hear that? I think Zebo is playing some music. I feel like I'm relaxing by the water. Could Zebo be hinting at our topic for today? There he is! Hi, Zebo! I love this song. Can you tell us what we're going to learn about today? The beach! That is a perfect topic for today. I can't wait to see the water and hear the waves and play in the sand. Thanks, Zebo. We'll see you later. Bye! Let's take a look at our schedule for today. There are 5 places on our schedule for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First, we're going to go to the cafe. At the cafe, we're going to make a lunch that we can eat at the beach. Second, we're going to go to the beach. The beach that we're going to go to is a beach on the ocean. Sometimes you might go to the beach that's on a lake, but today we're going to go to a beach that's on the ocean. Third, we're going to go to the learning lab to do a super fun project. Fourth, we're going to go to the library to read a book. And fifth, we're going to come back home. Before we take off, let's look in the cabinet and decide which items should we bring with us to the beach today. There are 7 items in the cabinet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which items should we pack for the beach? The beach ball, the towel, the umbrella, the shovel and pail. Great! We have everything we need for the beach. Are you ready to head out to our first stop? Let's go to the cafe. Toco, take off. When we get to the beach, it will be around lunchtime. So let's put together a couple of foods that we can eat when we start to get hungry. A great food to bring to the beach is a sandwich. Out of these sandwiches, which one should we bring with us to the beach? We have a cheeseburger, a ham sandwich, and an ice cream sandwich. Which sandwich should we bring to eat at the beach? The ham sandwich. If we're at the beach, there's no way to keep the cheeseburger hot or the ice cream sandwich cold, so the ham sandwich is a perfect beach lunch. Another yummy and healthy food that we can bring to the beach is a fruit salad. Here we have 2 different baskets that have different foods in them. Which basket has the food that we would need to make a fruit salad? Yes, this basket. There's fruit in this basket that we can cut up and turn into a delicious fruit salad. The sandwich and the fruit salad will be a perfect lunch for us at the beach. Let's put them both into our lunchbox and then see what's next on the schedule for us today. First, let's give a thumbs up to the cafe. Great. It looks like our next stop is the beach. Let's go. Toco, take off. We made it to the beach. I love to smell the salty air and listen to the waves. The beach is a place that is new every single day. There are different shells that wash up on the shore, waves, sounds, people. You can always find something new. First, let's start by unpacking everything we brought with us to the beach today. We brought an umbrella, a towel, a beach ball, a shovel and pail, and our lunch. Something doesn't seem right about the beach. Do you notice anything that shouldn't be here? Garbage! People have littered on the beach. Instead of throwing their things away, they left them on the ground. That's not very good. Leaving garbage on the beach can hurt animals and ruin the place where they live. A lot of the garbage actually ends up in the ocean. We wouldn't like it if someone dropped a bunch of garbage in our house, would we? What do you say we help out our community and clean up the beach? Let's do it. Let's take a look at the sand. What does not belong on the beach? The apple. Someone ate an apple and left the core of the apple in the sand. Let's throw that in the garbage. What else does not belong on the beach? The water bottle. Water bottles do not belong in the sand. When we're done drinking out of a water bottle, it should be put in the garbage. What else does not belong on the beach? The banana peel. When we're done eating a banana, the peel needs to be thrown into a garbage. The beach looks so much cleaner now, thanks to your help. Here is something that does belong on the beach. A seashell. Have you seen a seashell before? What's so awesome about seashells is every seashell is different. If you look at your fingers, you see fingerprints. No one else in the world has the same fingerprints as you have. That's how it is for seashells too. No two seashells look the exact same. Seashells come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and all the colors of the rainbow. But do you know where seashells come from? Well, you know how you live in a house. A seashell is actually the house to an animal. So when we find a shell like this on the beach, it was once the home to an animal. Animals that live in shells are called mollusks. Clams, scallops, mussels, and oysters are all different kinds of mollusks. Mollusks start building their shell a few days after they're born. The shell starts really small and grows little by little as long as the mollusk lives. The tiny tip of the shell is the oldest part because that's where the mollusk started forming the shell when it was just a baby. What part of this shell is the oldest? Right there. The tip of the shell is the oldest part because that's where the mollusk began forming the shell before it grew outward. This part of the shell is called the apex. Oh, I know what we can do. We can build a sand castle. What did we bring with us that would help us to build a sand castle? The shovel and pail. Wow, look what we created. How many sand castles did we build in the sand? 1, 2. Which sand castle is taller? This sand castle is taller, and this sand castle is shorter. Which sand castle has a blue flag? The smaller sandcastle has a blue flag, and the taller sandcastle has a red flag. I'm starting to get a little hungry. I think it's time to eat some lunch. Did you hear something? Did you see something? It's a seagull. The seagull must want to eat the lunch that we made. When we see the seagull, we need to wave our arms like this so that it doesn't come and eat our food, okay? Oh no, let's wave our arms. Oh, that was a close one. That seagull must be really hungry. It's time for a knowledge knock. Beach birds search the beach for freshly washed in bits of food, such as tiny crabs or shellfish. Seagulls are a type of seabird. There are over 50 species of seagulls around the world. Seagulls can drink both fresh and salt water. Have you ever tried to drink salt water before? It's pretty icky. Most animals can't drink salt water. When seagulls drink the salt water, the salt moves through their bloodstream into a pair of salt glands above their eyes. The salt liquid is then pushed out of their nostrils. This is why you may have seen a seagull with drops of liquid at the end of its bill. The bird will shake its head and the salt will fall back into the ocean. It's so relaxing being at the beach. Let's take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Isn't the sound of the waves so nice? Let's close our eyes and listen to the waves washing up on the shore. Let's imagine a fish swimming by us in the ocean. What color is the fish you're imagining? My fish is pink and blue. Now let's slowly open our eyes. Oh, there's my fish in the water. Before you play in the water, it's important that an adult knows where you are. If an adult says you can play in the water, then go ahead. There are sometimes certain people at the beach who watch the swimmers and make sure that they're safe in the water. Do you know who those people are? Lifeguards. Here are 3 different people with different jobs. Which person is a lifeguard? Yes, the girl on the left is the lifeguard. She has binoculars to look out at the people in the water. She also has a rescue buoy that floats in the water. Lifeguards are expert swimmers who can rescue people who have a difficult time swimming in a pool or at the beach. Oh, the water is nice and warm because it's being heated by the sun. Remember that since we're in the ocean, the water is very salty, so let's be sure not to get any in our mouth. Oh, there's that fish again. We should give her a name. What about Splash? She makes a splash sound when she jumps into the water. We can make a splash too. Splash, 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 splash. Let's start some music and play in the ocean. If we clap 3 times, then the music will start. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's start by doing a swimming stroke. We're going to go back and forth like this and swim through the ocean. Ready to do it together 10 times? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, great swimming strokes. Next, we're going to plug our nose, and with the other hand, we're going to shimmy down into the ocean. Then we'll pop back up and do the other side. Ready? Let's do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Lastly, we're going to do another swimming stroke. We're going to move through the water by pushing our arms outward. Do you think we could do it 10 times? Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job! That was so much fun swimming together. If we look down at the beach, sometimes we can see different footprints from what has walked in the sand. Let's look at a few different footprints and try and figure out who they belong to. Look at these footprints over here. Who did these footprints belong to? A bird. They may be from a seagull like the one we saw earlier. What about the footprints in the middle? Who do these footprints belong to? A person. Someone went for a walk on the beach and left their footprints in the sand. How about these footprints over here? Who did these footprints belong to? A dog. Someone must have taken their dog for a walk on the beach, and the dog left its footprints in the sand. Did you just see that? A crab. It's time for another knowledge knock. Crabs are found in every ocean on Earth. We have 2 legs, but crabs have 10 legs. The front 2 legs are usually claws. Claws are used to pinch if an animal bothers them. Crabs usually walk sideways. What's on the back of a crab? A shell. Crabs have hard shells that keep them safe from other animals. Crabs live on the shore, and they also live in the sea. I have 2 favorite kinds of crabs because they are so fun to look at. The first crab is called a pom-pom crab. These crabs look like they have pom-poms in their hands like you would see a cheerleader use. The pom-poms are actually pieces of anemone that the crab holds in its claws to protect itself. Although anemones look like plants, they're actually animals that can sting. My second favorite crab is called the orangutan crab. Orangutan crabs are named after the orangutans that live in the jungle because they look a lot alike. They are covered in tiny hairs that they use as camouflage so animals that want to eat them can't see them. This was such a great beach day. Let's bring up the schedule and give a thumbs up to the beach. Great! What's next on the schedule? The learning lab. Let's go. Toco, take off. We don't always have to be at the beach to play in the sand. We can actually make our own sand at our house. I'm going to show you how to do it. If there's an adult who can help you get the ingredients, then you can make it too. To make this sand, we're going to need 2 cups of flour and 1/4 of a cup of baby oil or vegetable oil. We are going to take our 2 cups of flour and put it into a larger bowl. Then we're going to take our 1/4 a cup of baby oil and mix it into the flour. Now we're going to use our hands and mix it all together. Oh, it is so soft. When we added the 2 ingredients together, the texture changed. Now it feels like a very soft sand. Let's add some seashells into our sand. Now it really looks like we're at the beach. Let's see how many seashells we can find buried in the sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 seashells in the sand. We can even take the sand and put it in our hands and pack it together to form a ball. How cool is that? It was so much fun playing together in the sand that we made. The day is almost over, but not quite yet. Let's pull up the schedule and give a thumbs up to the Learning Lab. Great. Next on the schedule is the library. Let's go. Toco, take off. After being at the beach, it would be so fun to read about a water creature named Gum Gum. Gum Gum is a gharial. Gharials are a part of the crocodile family. Gharials have long and thin snouts. In the book, Gum Gum goes on her first swim and she's very excited. But when she drifts off from her family, she goes on an adventure and meets many wonderful creatures. Let's jump in. The title of the book is called Gum Gum Gharial's Glorious Adventure. Gum Gum was excited. She was going for her first swim. Brap, grum, said her family, who were excited too. Gum Gum's snout touched the water and whoosh! The river rushed all around her. Gum Gum paddled her feet and swished her tail. Look, Papa, I'm swimming. Look. Papa? Gum Gum looked in front and looked behind. She looked to the right and then to the left. Papa? She was alone. Her family had swum off without her. An otter floated past. Have you seen my family, Mr. Otter? Asked Gum Gum. No, but I've seen a lot of stars, said the otter. Would you like to see some? Maybe next time. Thanks, said Gum Gum. Just then, bruffed, rap, it was her family. Gum Gum giggled happily and swam towards the sound. Suddenly, a dolphin leapt in front of her. Do you know where my family is, Miss Dolphin? Asked Gum Gum. No, but I do know where the yummiest fish are, said the dolphin. Would you like to eat one? Maybe next time. Thanks, said Gum Gum. Just then, druff, grap, it was her family. Gum Gum giggled happily and swam towards the sound. A snail lay on a rock by the riverbank. Can you help me find my family, Sister Snail? Asked Gum Gum. I can help you find a nice flat rock to sit on if you want, said the snail. Maybe next time. Thanks, said Gum Gum. Just then, fraft, it was her family. Gum Gum giggled happily and swam towards the sound. Gum Gum saw a big old gharial. Many little gharials swam around him. Have you seen my family, Grandpa Gharial? Gum Gum asked. Is your name Gum Gum? Asked the old gharial. Yes, I'm Gum Gum, she said. Then I have seen your family. They've been looking everywhere for you, little one. Listen, there, down the river. Can you hear them? Gum Gum listened. All the other little gharials listened too. Just then, from up the river, grap, gum, braft, gum, gum, gum. It was her family, and they weren't very far off. Gum Gum giggled and swam towards the sound. Soon, Gum Gum reached a sandbank. She crawled onto it, tired from all her swimming. Gum Gum? Said a voice. Papa? A large, dark shape came towards her. Papa! Papa bent down and lovingly nudged Gum Gum. Welcome home, Gum Gum, said Papa. Where did you go off to? I went on a glorious adventure, said Gum Gum, giggling. And tomorrow I want to go again. Gum Gum lives by the great river Ganga with her big, noisy family of gharials. She goes swimming every day to catch insects and fish for her lunch. Gum Gum meets all kinds of creatures on her daily swims. Dolphins, otters, snails, water birds, fishermen in boats, buffaloes, snakes, and many others. I'm so glad that Gum Gum found her family at the end of the book. She was also able to meet so many fun ocean friends. Now let's bring up the schedule and give a thumbs up to the library. It looks like it's time to head back home and say our goodbyes. Toco, take off. It looks like fun in here. Hi, Zebo. What a great day exploring the beach together. Now let's bring up the schedule one last time. We'll give a thumbs up to home, which is the last place on our schedule for today. The schedule for the day is now complete. I hope you will join us next time as we explore the town and learn about a new topic that Zebo will have for us. We hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!